Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Ree and I make fashion and lifestyle videos once a week. So if you like this video, I would love to have you back. If you just clicked and subscribed, you can join in on all the fun. Okay, so this video I wanted to do a Chanel classic flap handbag review. Obviously there are tons of these on YouTube, but I just wanted to give my opinion because everyone has different opinions. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Here's my Chanel classic flap in black lambskin with gold hardware. I have this in the size medium. I picked it up in 2018, so a few years ago, in the Yorkville location. So in Toronto, the Yorkville location is their flagship, Chanel flagship in Toronto. So I picked it up there. It was really exciting. I remembered the day. I actually had this like pact with myself that the first time I would walk into Chanel, I would get a handbag, and I actually did that. So every time I would walk like past and like look in the window, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna go in for the first time and actually purchase a handbag. So that was like a weird kind of torture, and also maybe not the best thing because I maybe would have had more time to like really realize and think about what I wanted, but instead I decided to deprive myself of Chanel until I had enough money to go in and purchase something. So as you know, Chanel just has the classic little turn lock with the CCs here. I love that little turn, it's so sweet. As a double flap, so you can lift this up and then you lift this up, and then this gorgeous burgundy just shows through with the CC logo right there. And yeah, then you can open it up, and it opens up to just a little beautiful leather burgundy handbag inside. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And then you look here and you have a little compartment here. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at holding. You have a little compartment here at the front where you could just kind of separate your handbag. I love when handbags have different compartments so you can separate things. And then in here, if you can see, there's two little slots where you can put like cards or whatever you want. I don't really use them. I don't really want to stretch them out. And then you flip the bag around and you have this lovely little pocket here. Just a lovely detail. Nothing really fits in this pocket. I actually don't even attempt to use it because I don't want to stretch it out. But the lining of the pocket is also in that same beautiful burgundy color. So I love the contrast between the black and the burgundy. And then I'm a gold jewelry kind of girl, so I definitely decided to go with gold. Yeah, so this is the bag. And it's really lovely and structured. So this bag is not really gonna lose its shape so easily. You do wanna stuff it if you wanna keep its lovely shape, but you definitely wouldn't need to stuff it every night. It's beautiful, soft lambskin, but it definitely holds its structure, has a nice steady base. So you could put it down on a surface and it's not going to fall over, it's going to like sit up nice and straight. So that's also what I like about this handbag. Besides the fact that, you know, it's obviously iconic and super, super beautiful. So the price of this handbag today is $8,775 Canadian. That is a lot of money, and that's not including tax. So this is one pricey handbag. But obviously Chanel knows what they're doing. People definitely are still purchasing this handbag, but from years and years ago, if you had this handbag, this is definitely an investment piece. So like the people who invested in Bitcoin super early and are making some money, if you invested in Chanel super early, you are definitely going to make a profit with Chanel handbags, especially the classic flap handbags, because they're just classic. So Chanel handbags most of the time have price increases twice a year. So twice a year, the handbag increases in price significantly. So that definitely says a lot about the value of the bag and how much money you can resell this handbag for in the future. But you also wonder what the cap is going to be with Chanel handbags. Like, is it going to go up to be equivalent to Hermes handbags, like the Birkin, the Kelly? I really wonder because the Chanel handbags are definitely significantly cheaper. As well, some of them, obviously you could get different variations and it will increase in price, but for a classic handbag it's significantly cheaper. So I really am interested to see how this handbag is going to continuously increase in prices over the years, and just kind of see what happens, and if it's going to become one of those handbags that eventually costs $15,000-$20,000. Because right now, with tax included in Canadian pricing, this handbag is close to $10,000. That actually almost makes me feel a little sick. Okay, so on to little facts about the bag. So I actually messed this part up when I was doing my handbag collection a few months ago, and if you missed it, I will link it down below just so you can have a look and see my handbag collection. So right now, Chanel does the gold as gold toned, but back in 2008 and prior, the gold actually was 24 karat gold plated. I want to make sure I say it right this time, because I was just kind of talking out of my neck and I didn't even know. I didn't even take in what I was saying, and I definitely got it wrong, and people were letting me know. So I want to make sure I have it right this time. So it used to be 2008 and prior, it was gold, 24 karat gold plated, and right now it's just gold toned. So I don't know what that tells you, but it definitely tells me that buying Chanel vintage or 2008 and before that is definitely a little bit better, because it is gold plated, and who doesn't like a little bit of gold, to carry around with them every day. So I often think about purchase regret, and do I have purchase regret? And it's kind of difficult to answer this question because I feel two different things. I loved having that experience going into the Chanel store and finally having that moment of picking out my bag, because I've been thinking about having a Chanel classic flat bag since I was so young. So that was definitely a huge moment for me, which I was so happy about. And also having that whole experience where it's perfectly wrapped for you, you get to take it home, you get to unwrap it. That is lovely. Other than that, I would say I definitely have purchase regret, simply because I didn't buy Preloved. I feel like I'm an advocate for the Preloved market. Not only would I have been able to get a handbag with 24 karat gold plated hardware, it's also sustainable. I just love the look of vintage Chanel handbags. I love this classic design. I love this shape, this rectangle shape. I think it's so great. I love the chain strap that's able to go from a longer strap and also a crossbody to becoming a top handle bag, as well as a shoulder strap bag. Oh, it fits so good on the shoulder, and it's also comfortable. So I love that. But I love the look when these little puffs deflate, the vintage Chanel handbags, when they're just all deflated. I know, I guess a lot of people work really hard to make sure that they don't deflate and try to keep it in these different conditions in their home, different temperature conditions in their home, and I'm sure there's so many different things that will preserve your handbag more, but I just love the look of that worn look. I even love when the leather starts to crease. I love that look, and definitely it's going to happen with this handbag too, but I don't know when. And also, I don't wear this handbag enough to have it happen in the next couple years. It's definitely going to take some time. But yeah, I just love that look. I also wish I got a different color. There's so many beautiful colors. I feel like the black handbag can definitely come across sometimes a little bit, I don't know. I feel like the black can come across a little bit like you saved all of your money to pick this one up, and this is your prize and joy. Is that what you say? Prize and joy. I feel like the black just kind of gives off a look Maybe also of like it's just classic and it's easy, but also for me, maybe because I'm just, I don't know, it's almost like I have a feeling that I don't love to take it out because I don't want to have that look that like I saved all my dollars up over the years, like every dollar I have just to buy this black handbag. You know, I just feel like maybe if you buy like something cool and new, it's just like, yeah, just toss that out. I feel like this kind of looks like, oh, this is like, oh, my present joy. And I just feel like it's just not what I'm going for. You know what I mean? It's not what I'm going for. But I only really like to wear this handbag when I'm doing something casual. I don't like to wear it when I'm dressed up and doing something dressy. I know that sounds really, really silly to a lot of you guys. For me, I just like to wear this handbag more casual, so I try to style it with like jeans and a t-shirt. I would definitely wear it with an outfit I'm wearing today and just have it like with my oversized shirt, you know, with a pair of jeans, and it's just like super casual. But I do think a fun color like a yellow or something a little bit more fun, or even like a cool texture like tweed would have been really, really cool, and I almost really wish I did that instead. And I'm still contemplating whether to sell this handbag and move on to something else, because I'm just, you know, I just have a little thought. But then again, I'm thinking, well, maybe I should just hang on to this one because the price keeps increasing and I would be able to make a profit if I ever want to sell it in the future. And then another side of me goes like, oh, why don't you just keep it? Because I can wear it as I get older. I can also pass it down to my kids if they want to wear it. So I'm thinking like so many different things. So if you guys have any advice on what I should do, I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about how much this handbag actually fits. Okay, open it up. I don't have my lip balm, and I usually have that, but. Okay, so first is, I don't even know if you can see. First is my card holder. Put it in there nicely. I keep my keys in here, so this is my little pouch for all my keys and my change. That fits nicely. Some hand lotion. My mask, even though it's typically on my face. Like to keep some like tissues, just in case you need tissues. Oh. And this is not my hand sanitizer. This is eyeglass cleaner, but I can't find my hand sanitizer, so I usually take it with me. And then my lip balm. So that fits everything I would bring in the day, and nothing is stretched here. If you fill it up too much, you will see that the side here will actually expand and stretch, and you want to keep the shape of it, so you don't really want this to budge. So I don't typically fill it up too much because I want the shape to remain the same. Yeah, here we go. So the last thing I want to touch on is, would I recommend the Chanel Classic Flap to you guys? And the answer to that is yes. I would 100% recommend the Chanel Classic Flap. I think it goes with so many outfits. I love that you can wear it so many different ways, and I love that the chain strap just like changes in length. That's like one of my favorite things, and it's just a classic shape. I love it. But I would recommend buying Preloved. I can't stress that enough. I would 100% recommend buying Preloved. And yeah, get something used. It's also so lovely because it tells a story. Like you wonder, like, ooh, who had this before? You can like picture, maybe it actually belonged to Coco. You know, Coco Chanel. How cool would that be? Probably didn't, but you can imagine. And you can definitely save a lot doing that. The handbag, whether you get it pre-loved or not, it's still very expensive. It's not like you're gonna spend like $500 on a Chanel handbag, but you can find so many different styles. If you go to Vestiaire Collective, The Real Real, you can go on, you could go to your local consignment store. I know that we have one here in Toronto. We have a few, but one of the most popular ones is VSP, I think. Yeah, VSP Consignment. And they have a bunch of different designer clothes and handbags, accessories, everything like that. So you can definitely find something that's going to suit your style, your needs, everything like that. And you can save, and you can buy something that's a little bit better quality. So yes, I recommend, but I don't necessarily recommend at least getting this one in the shop. There are so many cool new ones that they're coming out with, such as the Chanel 19. They have just so many different new colors and prints and everything. So I think for like a collector's piece, it would definitely be cool, like 100%, to go into the store and to get something fun and exciting. But if you were looking just for a classic flap, do not go into the store. Do not do it. Do not do it. Okay. Okay, so this is the handbag on my frame. I am 5'8" for reference, and I typically will wear this handbag as a shoulder strap bag or shoulder bag. I love how it hits right here. It hits really nicely, and yeah, I just love holding this handbag like this. And I just have it paired with a flowy, silky white, it's like an off-white kind of silvery top with a pair of baggy Levi's jeans. And I just think it adds a really nice accent to the outfit. And I love how I'm wearing something super chill and relaxed, and then you just have a nice like little fun accessory. You can also wear it on the longer strap like this. This is really nice too, but I prefer wearing it as a double, but this works when you're wearing something a little bit chunkier. Maybe you can't put it over your shoulder. And then lastly, I will wear it like this. Some people do not like wearing their crossbody so short. I personally love a short crossbody. I think it hits in such a nice spot right here. I love having it nice and close. I can access it, anything I need when I want it. My hands are free. I don't have anything falling off my shoulder. And yeah, I think it looks really cute. But I know some people like it when their handbag hits around here. But to be honest, I hate a long crossbody. I think there's nothing worse than when someone has a crossbody bag and it's hanging so low. It just looks a little unfinished, cheap. You know, you could be wearing a beautiful handbag, but when it hits long, it automatically just looks like cheap, and it looks like you need to really figure something out. You need to pull your outfit together because it just gives a really unfinished, almost sloppy look. That's how I feel. Let me know down below how you feel. Maybe you think I'm completely crazy, but yeah, that's how I feel. And then also, what I didn't mention, I don't want to get my makeup on my top. Also, you could just hold it as a top handle bag. Can you see it? Or on the crook of your arm. I also hate holding bags on the crook of your arm. I just feel like I look like I'm, you know, hello, hi, my name's Jennifer, and like, you know, I'm a babysitter, and I'm gonna sleep with your husband. You know, I don't know, I just hate that. But you can hold it however you like. Okay guys, thank you so much again for watching. I hope you liked this video. Let me know if this helped in your decision whether you want to invest in your first, second, or third Chanel handbag. If you decided from this video if you are going to now go pre-loved, and before you wanted to go into the Chanel boutique to get your handbag, let me know. I would love to know. And let me know your thoughts on if you think I should sell this handbag and move on to something different because I keep complaining, or if you think I should just really hold off and keep it as a part of my collection, and maybe one day later down the line I can sell it. I would love to know what you guys think about that. Okay, thanks again. I'll see you next week. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to come back for more next week. Bye!